Hey guys, welcome back to Real Housewives Recaps. I am so glad you're here. We have so much to discuss. Happy Monday, everyone. Let's kick this week off right. We have so much to talk about, including why this is trending. Well, because we love Catherine, of course, Princess of Wales, but what's going on? So much to talk about. The lemon rats are out in full force. The lemon rats being, of course, the squad. I hate that. That's so stupid. But talking about what they're up to, got some interesting leak potentially of some plans of the lemon rats. We'll talk about that. It was the Idiots in Montecito anniversary. We'll talk about that. So much to talk about. So thank you guys so much for being here. I'm Jen. Honk honk, everyone. I appreciate you all so much. And can I just say, I love this photo. It's my happy place. I love showing this. I love looking at it. So let's all look at it. Take a deep breath before we get into the nonsense, shall we? All right, here we go. All right, at Einstein_Evans. 6 years ago, the Eastward Britons threw one of the fanciest weddings for an ungrateful prince and his foolish wife. I don't know what. This just struck me really funny. I enjoyed this very much. Just sums up how so many of us feel, I think, after calling it a spectacle. Remember, that's what they called it on the Oprah farce. And if you feel that way, why not, pay back the money that was spent? Nope, could never do that. Instead, just continue to be ungrateful and awful people. So that's all I'm saying about their anniversary. Enjoy that. Enjoy the hell of your own making. Let's keep going. All right. And then you have this one. Memes by Kai. Don't worry, we'll get into this, but pretty funny. I'm officially a royal tour photographer. Again, every time I see tour, I'm like, no, it's a vacation, not a tour. Too funny. So, of course, the joke being what, I won't even say his name, that idiot pretend photographer did to Harold. I'm sure you've seen it. I don't show his photos here, but Misan pretending like he didn't Photoshop that photo of Harry where he added a whole head of hair when we can clearly see the truth. I just thought this was a really funny take on things, and I feel so strongly about it because he's coming after the Sidley twins' dad, Kirk. Coming for him, and then blocks him on Twitter so he can't see what he's saying. What a coward. But pretty funny stuff. I thought this was well said. Well done, Kylier. Then we have Laird of the Manor. Is this the same man and the same head of hair that you photographed, or should I say photoshopped, and tagged Misan in the tweet? I love it. Kind of exposes you as a fraud, doesn't it? So well said. So well done. Again, referring back to that photo, which I won't show because, he likes to go after people too, where he added hair to Harry's head. It's pretty comical. They tried to darken the photo to make it look like it was natural. It was a big old fail, and it's pretty comical. And I can't wait to hear Kirk of the Sidley twins' take on everything. Okay, let's talk Mystified. Not as popular as the world was led to believe. Okay. So Royal Gossip is sharing this, and it's actually a little clip that goes with it. But the pictures of their welcoming versus what actually was happening is very interesting. It was a bunch of school children lined up, and there was people walking ahead trying to get the kids to wave. I literally think there was one child that waved. The rest were just standing there like, this is so weird, so awkward. It's just interesting. It's interesting to see the real truth of what happened versus, of course, what they like to put forth. Like they got our heroes welcome, but clearly you can see that was not at all the case. Then you have the Prince and Princess of Wales ex sharing this, saying the backlash against Meghan Markle and the African press continues, and I'm here for it. Me too. So I've seen several like this. This comes out of Business Africa, and it says Meghan Markle's Nigerianness as a parody of identity. Again, I said it before, I'll say it again. All I can think about is that person that finds out they're, 6% Irish, whatever. And then they make that their whole identity. That's basically what seems to be going on here. And it's comical to watch. Okay, this is the big one. This is what I've been wanting to talk about. I actually put a video about this on Saturday out. It was about, I worded that weird. I put this out on Saturday about Harry and Meghan. And apparently they met with some big old fraudsters. It turns out since then, another has come out that, Yeah, they've accepted gifts from a wanted criminal while in Nigeria, including, I believe it was alleged that it was like free flights and things like that. So, because of this, Mystified is pointing out, because of their huge misstep and one of about 1,000 missteps, and that's putting it nicely, they completely cocked this up. Let's call it what it is. Because of this, they have had their, I think that people were calling them their flying monkeys, their lemon rats, you know who, the squad, out and being completely awful. So what they've done is decide to try to bash the Princess of Wales. They've started that campaign again, as Mystified points out, and says when the woman is doing nothing but trying to recover from her surgery and cancer treatment. It is absolutely disgusting to watch. I say again, it's not that I'm even surprised by the behavior, but to not condone this behavior makes me absolutely disgusted with Harry and Meghan even more, if that's at all possible. And it is, because every time they roll this campaign out, it reminds me how truly vile they are. Prince and Princess of Wales X does such a good job of pointing out the trolls are really trying hard to deflect off Meghan and Harry's grotesque behavior. The Nigeria tour has proven that they're incompetent abroad as well as at home. I thought that was so well said. But yeah, that's exactly what it is. They seem to be trying to deflect, like, okay, well, we're all calling out the awfulness that took place in Nigeria, so they're taking it again to that truly disgusting and vile level. And I won't even show screenshots here, but you can imagine it's more that where's Kate BS. And I mean, talking about a woman with cancer, I'm just going to leave it at that. It is a testament of how sick and evil and twisted Harry and Meghan are, because they're allowing for this to happen. They're encouraging it, in my opinion, to happen. They are not speaking out against it, so they're very much a part of it. And yeah, I'll get to the screenshots as to why I think they're a part of it, but it's just awful to see. And again, so every time they mess up, which is constantly, they're showing us what we can expect. More targeted awfulness, especially toward Catherine, Princess of Wales. And that, again, I'd like to point out that Meghan likes to paint herself a feminist every chance she gets, and yet her followers are attacking this woman, and she's doing nothing to stop it. So she's very much a part of it. Okay. Now I want to shout out Royally Sage, who's been sharing screenshots such as this one. We're going to have to slap a big fat allegedly, because we can't prove where these came from, but I'm seeing a lot of them going around supposedly by the lemon rats. And it's just kind of spelling out what they're up to. And what I mean is, well, let me just read it. So the squatties have their assigned jobs. Sarah Data, now she's one I've talked about before, that's Sarah Data. That's one that allegedly Meghan had her photo made with. One of the head, I don't know what you call it, again, lemon rats. And her job was to attack Dan Wooten. Shola gets her intel from the squatties and goes off on William at every chance. Boozy keeps attacking Catherine. So you see, this is what they're up to, and this aligns with what I've seen. And you can see, and again, I don't know where this text thread is from. I can't verify it, but it kind of lines up with what this person is pointing out, that each one has they're loud about a certain person that's defending Catherine, and they try to attack them. We've seen it. I've experienced it. I know you guys have, and that fits. And of course they would be working together and planning all this, because we've seen shit like this. So I'm just, I'm sharing it here, so you can definitely keep your eyes peeled for this. I have blocked and reported so many. They tried to dox me over supporting Highgrove, and when we all together raised the money for charity, that really pissed them off. So I had a lot of them after me for that. Yeah, it's really, truly, again, I use the word disgusting, but it's more than that. It's despicable to watch. Here's another one shared by Royally Sage. Again, you know, it's alleged. We can't verify where it's from, but it sure is interesting. And it's alleging that Harry's wife pays for some of the sugars to travel. So that way it looks like they have support where they go. Interesting theory. Interesting. I'll just leave it at that. Very interesting. Yeah, I buy it. I believe it. Let's move on to some sunshine. Again, with all the nastiness that is out there, so many people have rallied around Catherine, Princess of Wales, and shared photos that they love of her and things that they love about her, including this one shared by the British Prince. And it says, "This is why the Princess of Wales, hashtag the children's princess. She is lovely, decent, and authentic woman, children, and represents the good qualities of Britain." I love this so much. Look, I love how children love her. I always say it, kids and dogs, right? They know who has good intentions and who doesn't. And I love seeing the children with Catherine. And speaking of, look at this. I love this photo so much. Look at the beautiful little girl, the little angel. And let me just say, again, not to even bring it back around, but I can't help it. Think about what we just saw on the Nigeria tour, where a kid was scared and being forced to pose with Meghan, and Meghan could only pay attention to the camera and not the little girl, and Meghan was holding the flowers by her face so it would like frame the photo. But it's just a completely different scenario here. You have the Princess of Wales, who is giving her full attention to this child, engaging with her, getting on her level, making her feel comfortable. She's not paying attention to the camera. She's paying attention to the child. And look at this little radiant face. Angelic. I love it. I love this photo so much. It's brilliant. Right, I got two really funny ones to end on. Here you go. So we got Prince and Princess of Wales X sharing this. "Y'all just jealous that Meghan got the hot prince," because that's something that the Lemon Rats love to say to us. I've gotten it. You've probably gotten it. I've posted it. It cracks me up. I'm like, no. But look at this answer. Nope. Look at that. Ooh, looking so handsome. I'm still stuck on the military outfit photos we got last week. Hello. But this is great. I love it. Great response. I mean, not even an argument here. All right. Looks like at Chad Asian Wife posted this one. "Dear Royal X, on this beautiful Sunday morning, I wanted to remind you to keep calm and to thank God that he was born first. HRH, Prince of Wales." Amen. Amen to that. So great. I love, I'm still cracking up about that. I love that. Well done. That's it for the best and worst of Twitter. So I'm going to end that here. If this is where you leave me, this is where you leave me. Thanks for being here. If you want to stick around, I want to talk to you about some stuff. All right. Thanks for sticking with me. So I really wanted to do a live chat yesterday, Sunday. I was supposed to do one with Stephanie of the Sidley twins. She'd asked me to do one. I'd been talking about it. I was excited. It didn't work out. Everything's fine. She just had some stuff come up she couldn't get out of, so no big deal. All good. We will do one soon. But so much is going on right now. I am taking a step back. I never miss a day, and I'm not going to miss a day. I already have I've been working really hard behind the scenes to record a bunch of stuff coming up. I'm going to finish up Lady C's book. Stephanie and I did some really fun things that we recorded. I'll be posting lots of good stuff. But I'm taking a step back just for like a week or so. It'll start middle of this week, and it'll go through middle of next week. It's my birthday. Woohoo! Not going to say which one. The Gosling's finishing up school, and we just wanted some family time. I know I've just been working a lot lately, so we're going to take a step back, and I'm excited for that. So if you're on Patreon, don't worry. Patreon will continue to post as normal. I'll continue to post tons of content here. I am bringing my laptop and my travel mic, so if they do dumb stuff, I'll be talking about it. Yeah, I just wanted to keep you up to date. So if I'm not as active in the comments, that's the only reason why. Don't take it personally. I'm still reading them. Don't worry. I just want to thank you all. Thank you all for being so lovely. This going after Catherine stuff really does get me down. It does. It puts me in a weird headspace, but you all pull me back out of it. So I felt like this was a good time just to take some time, take some deep breaths, and come back fresh. So I look forward to that. But I just wanted to say thank you. You guys are so sweet and so supportive to me, and I want you to know it means the world to me. And I do read all of the comments. I don't always respond, but I do read them, and I appreciate you taking the time to write me. I really do. Yeah, I'm here, and I don't know. There's just so much going on. Check out Patreon. I have so much going on over there. Again, I've recorded some stuff for the main channel with Stephanie. I've recorded some Patreon stuff with Stephanie. I've recorded So much fun stuff. So I'm excited to release all that. I don't even know where I'm going with this. I just love you all so much. I want to thank you for everything. I can't believe we passed 150. I think I'm at like 152,000, something like that, subs. I can't even believe that. Pushing right ahead to 200,000. That's incredible numbers to even say out loud. It's because of all of you, and I want to thank you all sincerely for that, for being so lovely and kind to me, for joining me on all my live chats. That's some of my favorite times. Getting to talk to you all in real time, it just means so much to me. So I hate that I had to miss it. And I wanted to explain why I won't be having another one for a little bit of time, because I'm taking some time away. But I'm excited to do that. And I'll come back fresh. And I'm just excited for everything ahead. So again, thank you for everything. I'll be back soon. Lots of stuff, still posting every day, so check back. And again, if anything breaks, I'll have my travel mic and I'll jump on and I'll make fun of it. So thanks for everything. Have the best day and the best week ahead, and I'll talk to you again soon. Bye-bye.